Hello, and welcome to Dan's Objects of Interest. So, something a little different today, and for me personally, something a little bit nostalgic. For many watching, probably something entirely new. This is a toy that I recently picked up this copy of, but this is a toy that I actually had when I was very, very little, and I don't know whatever happened to it. It was a very cool kind of construction type toy, and I remember playing with it a lot as a kid. I even remember kind of digging it out of the garage when I was a teenager and messing around with it a little bit even then. So it's something I have memories of, with the exception that I don't know what actually happened to my original. There was an incident that I've talked about, I believe, on my Let's Play show, Dan Plays, where I had sold a whole bunch of stuff. I was maybe, I don't know, 8, 9 years old, something like that. I'd have to kind of double check the exact timeline of when these games came out. Well, Rockin' Cats was one of them, so that was 91, I believe. So it was probably in 1991, and I would have been 8 years old that year. But anyway, I'd sold off a bunch of old toys, raised about $150 at the yard sale, and taken it to KB, and bought Super Mario Brothers 3, Rockin' Cats, and an NES Game Genie, all at once. And that, by far, still to this day, is the single richest I have ever felt in my life, just walking out of KB with those three things. With that all said, I don't believe that I sold this toy at that yard sale, because I do have a memory, maybe I'm like giving myself a Mandela effect here, but I seem to remember like digging it out of the garage when I was a teenager and like putting it together then. So yeah, I don't know what actually happened to it. But I found another one on eBay, so here it is. This is the Blue Box Preschool Robot Space Lab. Preschool, age 41, same difference. There's no year on the box, but it's about a 1983 vintage, just like me. So it's early 80s at any rate. And again, I believe it's probably about 1983 that it actually was released. There's actually very little out there. When I searched for it, basically the handful of hits that came up were all just like sales listings, so there's no real info about like who made this, who Blue Box is. Some of the sales listings, actually almost all of the sales listings, actually list this as a Sears brand toy, and it doesn't say Sears anywhere on the box, so that could be the case. It could be like an in-house Sears brand. But I'm not sure about that, because Sears would put their branding on pretty much everything that they were releasing through their store. They even, they released the Atari 2600 in partnership with Atari. There's a version of the Atari 2600 that's actually not branded Atari at all. It's actually branded as the same console, but it's branded the Sears Super Video Arcade. They actually did the same with the Intellivision. I think that was the Video Arcade too. So yeah, if it was like a Sears in-house brand, I would think that it would be, it would say Sears somewhere on the box, but it doesn't. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal with that is. So anyway, this again is kind of a construction tool, or a construction toy rather. This is Robot Space Lab, easy snap-on / pull-apart assembling, no tools required. Explore the galaxy with your own design spacecrafts, robots, shuttles, or interstellar vehicles. 28 pieces, multi-form parts are interchangeable. Many different configurations can be created from your imagination. So that was the cool thing about it, because the pieces all kind of fit together in different ways. So you can build all kinds of stuff out of it. So that's why I remember having a lot of fun with this. Just kind of looking at the box on the side. They've built kind of a Robbie the Robot looking kind of giant vehicle with the guy in it. This side of the box actually might be the most interesting, because here you actually have sales stickers on it. So this was on clearance, original price $12.99, sale price $9. I'd have to, assuming this again is 1993, maybe I'll look up through an inflation calculator what that translates to today. It's probably a decent price, for what it is, because there is a lot to this. But yeah, I'll look that up and I'll put that modern equivalent price right here or so. And actually, again, talking about the whole Sears thing, I hadn't even caught this before, but there's another price sticker up here which has the remnants. I'm pretty sure that's the Jamesway logo. If anybody remembers Jamesway, there were that was a chain. I don't know if it was nationwide. I think it might have been like a Northeastern. I'm in New York, so we definitely had Jamesway here, but I don't think it was a nationwide brand. But it was a like kind of mid-range department store, I would say. There was one in Catskill, New York that I remember going to as a kid, and I think it was it there or was it Ames? Might have been Ames that I actually entered a Lego building contest once when I was a kid. Yeah, that might have actually been Ames. I definitely remember that it was the Jamesway in Catskill that had the Simpsons arcade game in the little, not really lobby, but the little like entry area. So yeah, for ages 3 and over, well, 41, that counts as over, right? It does say distributed by Blue Box, New York, New York. No kind of specific address. It does have a barcode on the bottom. And then again, just lastly, looking at the box, here's the top where it has just kind of a schematic of all the different parts disassembled. So yeah, the cool thing about this particular copy that I picked up on eBay is that this is actually, I guess you could say, new old stock. It was opened when I bought it, so the tape was cut, but it is apparently unused because even like the sticker sheet is still in it unused, and I'm thinking maybe we'll put the stickers on as we check it out. So anyway, it comes in this little briefcase type thing, which opens up like a so. So we'll open her up. Maybe I should have done it horizontal, actually. There we go. Okay, so here are the various parts. We'll kind of get all of these separated out. Tabby is, if you can hear that scratching noise, Tabby's scaling up the side of the couch. Just jump. I know you can jump. Anyway, so yeah, here's like the body of the spacecraft / robot, whatever you build out of it, which has a couple of wheels stuck inside it. There we go. Here's a rocket booster. Here's whatever that is. Here's like the body of like a little space car, kind of. Various satellite dishes. Here's like the arm of a robot, which I think there should be 2 of that in here somewhere. Other kind of spaceship body thing. There's a wing, another wheel. So here's one of the sticker sheets. So again, unused apparently. Here's the other robot arm with a pincher on the side of it. All right, and here's the other sticker sheet. And then this is actually like a backdrop. So this is kind of cool. Like when you're playing with it, this opens up and the hinges are a little bit stiff, I guess, again, just because this is, you know, 40 years old plus 40 plus years old. So, yeah, that might actually be broken right there. Again, just from age, I assume. There is some tape in here to hold these panels in, which I'll see about removing those later. Maybe get some glue going out. But again, the cool thing about the case is that when you open it up, you have this like backdrop, kind of a like the bay on a spaceship that you could launch stuff out of. So this kind of becomes like a playset or backdrop for whatever you're doing with it. So yeah, we'll put the case to the back again later on my own time. I'll see about getting this tape off, and again, I might need a little bit of Google on to get rid of that because it's a very good chance that tape is also like 41, 42 years old. Just looking at the pieces, there are 2 figures that come with this. There's a spaceman, and he does not have a smiley face like he does on the box, if you notice that. Yeah, there he is. So no smiley face. And then there's a robot, a kind of legally distinct R2-D2 here. I actually noticed on the box, it definitely says contents, colors may vary. So these are actually the reversed colors from how they are on the box. And I think that is actually different from the set that I had as a kid. I think when I was a kid, and again, I could be misremembering, but I think I do remember the astronaut guy being white and the robot being silver, which frankly makes more sense. Somehow this particular set has the colors reversed, but contents may vary. And actually, I just noticed this little bubble dome here. This bubble dome piece actually was never even unwrapped, so there's some, again, probably very old tissue paper on that. We'll take that off. But the bubble dome itself is in good shape. It actually looks like I have a little desk magnifier. It's like a half sphere that you can set on the page of a book and magnify it that way. But this actually looks like that when you set it down. Yeah. But yeah, no scratches or anything on there. So yeah, I think is something stuck on this piece. There it goes. So yeah, I'm thinking we'll put the stickers on first. And actually a lot of the stickers go on the case itself, on those plastic parts in the doors. So let's kind of push this stuff all to the side and get that. Now, hopefully the sticker sheets are divided up nicely. So this is the set of stickers that go on the case, and then these go on the actual vehicle pieces. So yeah, let's do these. Hopefully they're still sticky. Yeah, they feel sticky. Feel fine. So just following how they are on the box, you can, obviously do this any way you like. And it actually looks like this sticker is more black on the background of the display, where it's kind of gray in person here. But yeah, that goes right in there like so. And then this one goes on the other side. Same kind of deal with the display. Space 6433. That's just random numbers, I guess. Does that come out to a word if you do it like on a phone? Anyway. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Okay, so there's that one. Then we have like a fuel, air, and water meter here. Goes on another display that's in the box and actually it's the only place it really fits as compared to the circular stickers. So yeah, this is the only place this really can go. Come on, get in there. Worst thing when you get anything like this, even Lego stuff that has stickers that you can apply, the worst thing is always like if you get it crooked and then the sticker won't come off without tearing or whatever, so you're just stuck with it crooked. I always hate that. I always, kind of hate when they give you stickers you have to put on yourself to begin with. So yeah, this is the last one. Fire, on, off, stop. The controls, I guess, that nobody could reach from ground level in this giant hangar. And I guess it's always 10:08 o'clock. Come on. Come on. Okay, we'll get it lined up on the top, maybe. That'll do it. Hopefully. No, not crooked. Thinking maybe I should have actually, removed the tape off camera and come back, and that would have been easier. Okay. Oh, that's what threw me off. It's a little bit off center, but not too bad. But yeah, it actually, there is a kind of an incline to the bottom part of this that the clock goes on. I didn't realize that. I thought it was flat. So, yeah, I'm just kind of exercising these old hinges to see if I can get it to stay open a little bit more. Might have to work on that a little bit, too. Alright, so as far as the stickers for the pieces, actually there is one more for the box on the second sticker sheet, the Robot Space Lab label, which actually goes on the handle of the carrying case. So, put that on. There we go. Cool. Okay, so that's it for the case, I believe. Okay, so for this piece here, I'm again going by the box and how they're arranged on the various pieces on that. So this kind of display thing, so they actually have the numbers upside down, or at least what looks like it's upside down, but maybe it's not. One slight glitch with this is that the corners on the opening are rounded, the corners on the sticker are not. I actually do have a corner trimmer, but I don't think I'm gonna bother getting that out. That looks all right. So this thing, the kind of body of the spacecraft, which actually has the quote blue box logo here. So this gets the Space Lab stickers on the sides. There isn't really a space for them, so we just kind of line those up as best we can, I guess. And just to keep it consistent, I'll start this one kind of towards the, I probably should have centered it more, but I'll again, try to keep things looking consistent, so. That's a little bit crooked, but I guess that's all right. Let's see, so this thing gets the blue box stars on the sides of it. These will be fun to line up. So that kind of, here I'll kind of do this so the B's are more or less upright. Yeah, that works. Same deal on the other side here. Yeah, that'll do it. And finally, the wings get these kind of striped stickers. So actually, this wing should be this one, right? Yeah. See, again, I always hate this, especially when the stickers are like 40 plus years old. You never know if they're just gonna rip or something. Come on. All right, let's try to set it down. I know it's off camera right now, but boy, this just does not want to line up. And I did rip it, damn it. Oh well, it's just a little torn. It's still good, it's still good. Here we go, I think we got it. Oh man, it's good enough. Oh well. On the other hand, maybe I'll put the other one on similarly crappily and it'll match. Yeah, actually, I kind of did. Yeah, all right, we'll go with that. So yeah, that's all of the stickers. So fortunately, they were all still perfectly sticky. So anyway, let's build something out of this. Yeah, we want to have some kind of rocket, right? So we'll put the rocket boosters on here. Load it up with the rocket fuel, as the Ultimate Warrior would say. So yeah, that'd fit pretty nicely there. Can this fit here? Kind of, although, yeah, that works. Do that. Let's see. That doesn't really want to go there. Here we go, we'll use this thing here. And probably, no. I know. I'm just looking at the box for suggestions. So we could put, well, he's kind of low in there, isn't he? So let's do these fit together? Not really. That'll go. That'll do it. Probably don't even need this neck piece, but could attach the robot arms up here. So we'll put Mr. Rocket Man in there and enclose him. And we'll put some, oh, I forgot about this thing. This could have been the neck piece. Anyway, we'll put some robot arms on the sides here. Then we'll, yeah, we'll put a couple of, put a nice satellite dish there on the back. Yeah, actually, let's put the wheels on. This will be like a land rocket kind of deal. How about that? I just dropped a wheel. You know, I'm second guessing it because there's something we could do with the robot. So let's actually put these wings on this piece. And this is the little red car thing, and I think I'm actually going to do 4 wheels there, and then I will put, as kind of landing gear of sorts, I'll put these 2 wheels on the main rocket. And then with the car, I'll put this kind of Rob the Robot head on the top of it. I'll put 4 wheels there, and then we'll put these like grabbers on it. They don't quite go, but we'll make it work. It's on the ground anyway. This, can we fit a satellite dish on the front of it? So legally distinct R2 can watch TV while he's on the surface. And then he doesn't need oxygen, so he can just go there. We'll have we'll have Rocket Man kind of stand up in the cockpit. So a few unused pieces for what I just put together, but I actually forgot there's a little, actually we could have him sit in this. So there is actually a little cockpit seat that can go in here. So, I think that goes that way. Dropping things. Okay, so, yeah. Yep, that goes perfectly. Put him in the dome so we can breathe. And there we go. So here we have like the rocket with the landing gear and the robot arms. So it can grab asteroids or whatever. And then kind of scouting out for the asteroids that he's gonna be grabbing. Here's legally distinct R2, who already looks like a trash can sitting in another trash can on wheels. And again, these robot arms, they aren't really designed to fit on these particular pegs, but we can pretend. So that's about as close as I can get to an R2 unit beeping. As you know what? He doesn't need these to scout ahead, does he? I'll just slow him down. So, yeah, he has this big ass satellite dish so he can watch TV while he's cruising around, and his sensors are scouting for asteroids and such. And oh, he found one. So we'll say this is like the piece of space junk that he comes across. Let me just move the lab, the base back there. I'll have to see if I can fix those doors on it. But oh, well, abort mission, robot arm has fallen off. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, I've had my fun. So yeah, this is a cool toy. I mean, some of the parts don't fit together quite as well as I remember, and again, maybe that's just that it's new old stock, and maybe some parts are a little sticky still, but it's in good shape. The box has the hinges that are a little bit stiff, so see if I can figure out a way to fix that. But again, very cool toy, and again, it's too bad there's really like no information at all about it out there, like who actually made it. Again, it's generally, most of the listings, including the one I bought this from, listed as a Sears toy. So that would suggest that Blue Box was like a store brand, but I don't think that's the case because again, the box here has like the remnant of a James Bay sticker on it. So yeah, I don't think that's the case at all. But yeah, who Blue Box was, there's no like street address or anything to help. So I guess the 6433, I guess that's on the one display, but that's also on the box, so I guess that's just like the stock number or part number, but they kind of worked it into the toy. It's kind of a cool touch. Yeah, I wonder what, on this piece, I wonder what 328 is. Anyway, that's what I have. So yeah, cool little toy. Covered it in a half hour, you know. It was fun when I was 2 or 3 years old. It was fun when I dug it out as a teenager, as I recall doing. I think I did that. Still kind of fun to play around with even now, I have to admit. I have no shame. So anyway, this has been Dan's Objects of Interest. There's a little bit of plastic remnant there, I notice. Yeah, that's actually like a remnant from when it was molded, not a sticker residue or anything. Anyway, that's what I have. Hit like and subscribe. I know I've slacked off. I've been off this week, but I still haven't gotten around to recording any more parts of Mario RPG, and I want to finish the game so I can play something else on Dan Plays. But keep an eye out. I'll try to do another part of Mario RPG, hopefully tomorrow. We'll see, but this within the next couple of days anyway. I hope to do that. So anyway, yeah, that's it. Hit like, hit subscribe, ring the bell. We'll see you again. Dan's Objects of Interest, out.